Oh, good morning, Mrs. Sharples. You're back, I see.
Sherlock Holmes rides again. How did you spot that?
I have a message for you from Mrs. Tanner.
S-W-A-L-K, I suppose.
I beg your pardon.
Sealed with a loving kiss. Oh, you live in the world of your own, Leonard Swin, so you start... What'd she want?
She said she wanted to talk to you.
Well, I didn't think she was coming to bring me a bunch of flowers. Do you mean she'd come here, to the mission? Don't tell me she's been converted.
No, she was knocking on the vestry door. Knocking rather belligerently, if I may say so. In fact, I thought she'd do it some damage. She said it was rather urgent.
Oh, did she? Well, I can't help that. I have a very important appointment to keep, and I have no intention of breaking it for Mrs. Elsie Tanner.
She was very upset.
Oh, go on. You're bringing tears to my eyes. Don't worry, she'll not get maggots in being she's kept waiting. Heaven knows she's preserved herself well enough for years. And as you're always the first to say, Mrs. Swinley, business before pleasure, Mrs. Sharples. Business before pleasure. What's Maid Marian up to?
I'm throwing a dart.
I thought you might be throwing a fit steak you haven't inmated. It's that concussion. What are you doing here anyway? Are you coming to money?
Tina, there's something you ought to know.
Oh, don't start upsetting her.
I think we ought to go somewhere where it's a bit more private.
Don't care where we go, as long as we get a bit of service. Ooh, them Sunday buses I could have walked down quicker. Hey, is there anybody about? What are you doing, growing the ops? Look, we'll have 3 milk stouts and we'll have a bit of service seeing that we're ordering them in here. And don't you charge us a penny extra because we're drinking them in the snow. This was supposed to be a respectable house. I don't have the face to call it that and allow such language to be used on the premises.
I should like to point out, Mrs. Sharples, that I wasn't on the premises when the incident occurred. Unfortunately, I'd gone round to Mrs. Linley's. Otherwise, you can rest assured it would never have happened.
I'm not interested whether you were here or not. All I know is that my good name's been sullied, and as you and your husband are the licensees of these premises, I shall hold you partly responsible for any action I may take.
Oh, but Tina, it wasn't Mrs. Walker as said it. It were Elsie Tanner.
She knows that.
No, I've not forgotten.
What are you going to do, Ina?
She's going round to see that Elsie Tanner.
Yes, when I'm ready. I've never been one to turn my back on a row, and I'm blowed if I'm going to allow it to interfere with my pleasure. Right. Right.
Still, as you're partly to blame for what's happened, perhaps I'd better go and see if I can put things right. Come on, Dora.
Here, what do you mean?
There never have been no good. It's a well-known fact. People have been talking about you for years.
Oh, I'd expect you to know something like that. Every lying bit of gossip that goes about what you don't know you make up. We don't need sewers around here. We've got Ina Sharples.
I got something wrong with a woman that can't hang on to her husband.
At least mine wasn't carried out feet first.
What do you mean by that, eh? What do you mean by that? Are you listening to this? Or what? You was witnesses after this.
It's no secret round here that you lashed him to death with that precious man.
By gum, all this and the Sally Army too.
You murdered him. He was only too glad to go. That's all.
What's going on?
Oh, I'd get back into bed if I were you.
Kids of yours are going on.
You leave my kid out of this.
I only need to say what I've got to say. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done, and I'm not afraid of the truth either.
Dennis, get up!
What's up now? We've been in the pantry. You let me in and out this bed like a flaming yo-yo.
Ma'am, she's gone raving mad.
Oh, what's she done now?
Not what she's done. What she might is she's having a slanging match in the street with Ina Sharples, and I've had to go back to the office, and I can't leave the baby.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
You've got to go out there and stop them.
Who, me?
Oh, Dennis, this is serious.
Yeah, well, keep your hair on and stop worrying. She can look after herself now, man.
Oh.
I tell you, I don't like it.
Oh, it had to happen sooner or later. It'll clear the air
Why
anyway.
didn't somebody stop
Well, they
them?
never do. They just stand back till the fighting
Hey,
starts.
they haven't come to that yet, but they will do it if someone doesn't stop them.
We'll just look at everybody. For anything that matters, they'll be at home watching the telly.
I've listened to you talking as long as I can, but this time, I've only sat back out of respect for your age, but this time I'm going to land you one so help me.
That's right. Go on. Strike a poor old defenseless woman. That's just about your level, Elsie Tanner. But before you raise your hand and damn yourself forever if you haven't already done it, you'll listen to me for a minute or two. I know all about that letter, and personally I haven't the slightest doubt that everything in it is now but God's own truth. You think on this, Elsie Tanner. I know plenty about you. I know plenty about you that you don't think I know. I could have written a full-length book about you, let alone a letter, but if I had written it, it wouldn't have come anonymous. Oh, no. I've never been afraid to stand behind my own beliefs. If I had written the flaming thing, it'd have had Ina Sharples in big black letters at the bottom of it. Well, you know it. Now go on, stand there and deny it.
Oh, listen, Elsie, you got it out of your system. Come on in and have a drink. There's a good girl.
Ah, come on, ladies. It was only a misunderstanding, wasn't it, really? Why not kiss and make friends, then? Well, make friends anyway.
Dennis, take me over.
Yeah, come on, man, get
What are you going to do, Ina? Come on, love, and I'll buy you a drink.
Dragon. Every street had its own Aunt Sally.
Nay, now.
You talk till you're blue in the face. But if there's aught goes wrong round here, I know which way the finger points.